As long as it is my money, even if it takes 15 days, I will make that stress.
These beautiful things that
Welcome to Real Estate Diaries by Blue Horse. Today we are going to be talking about two very popular investment strategies in real estate: flipping and holding. As you all know, flipping is when you buy a property, you renovate if need be, and then you sell out quickly to make profit. It's a short-term strategy of making money. While holding is when you buy a property, you leave it to appreciate on long-term basis and then you sell out. I call it a long-term strategy of making money. My name is Tammy and I'm going to be your host today. With me here to discuss on these investment strategies are Mr. Najib and Miss Nima.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure.
Welcome to my studio. So over to our guests. Are you a flipper or a holder?
For me, I'm a holder, Sha, because my sister bought a property in Katampe Extension 5 years ago for less than 8 million naira. And we sold that property 2 months ago for how much? 28 million naira. So you can't tell me that flipping is better than holding.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nima. So over to Mr. Najib. Are you a flipper or a holder?
I've been a flipper.
Wow, okay, tell us about flipping.
I don't need to talk much in this situation because everybody is a flipper.
Why do you say everybody's a flipper?
You find many people buying houses, they'll just put a small renovation and sell it with a massive interest.
Okay.
Yes. So in this situation, you will just look at it. Between flipping and holding, you have to choose the flipping.
So you're saying you don't have that patience to buy a property and hold for like 3, 4, 5 years?
Let me give you this instinct.
Okay.
You bought a property and you hold it for 3 years. I believe you yourself, you have to know that you will be maintaining that property.
No. What I'm trying to say here is that you can't buy a property today for 1.7 million in Kuje and expect that you would sell it at 1.7 million again in the next 5 years. Definitely, the price will go up.
Okay.
And this is what holding is about.
Even if you are getting 100 or 200 massive return of investment, you have to understand that there must be a maintenance for security. You have to put security in wherever you are buying or holding a property. You bought a property today and in 1 month or 2 months you sold it out. Let's say you bought a property of 10 million naira today and sold it in the next 2 to 3 months, even though it's just 50% return of investment you get, at least it's something else. You buy another one again.
Okay, so you're saying because of the risk involved in holding, you're a flipper?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
The only reason why you would prefer flipping over holding is if you're not willing to make more money. If money involves risk. So if you want to make as much, you have to be willing to risk. It's only if you're trying to make less. Because if you buy a property for 10 million naira today and then you're willing to risk it and wait for 5 to 10 years, you will not make the same money. So be willing to risk in order to make more.
Okay, not to be biased, I think I am a holder too, because there's a situation in Lagos where somebody bought a land for 250,000 about 10-15 years ago, and the current value of that land is 4.5 billion.
Exactly.
You don't want to calculate the margin.
That's just
In
it.
fact, the person that purchased the property
Okay,
is old.
okay,
It's his children that are even negotiating with the new buyers.
Let me tip in this.
So I think as long as it is my
There
money,
is no
even if
way-
it takes
there is no way you
15
can buy
days, I
a
will
property
make that
without you
stress.
having a lawyer.
I will find
So I just want
out,
you
do
to
my
understand.
due diligence, and find out, because it is my
There is
money.
no way.
And we're not talking
You
about
can-
5
you
naira
can-
here. We're talking about millions.
Okay, yes. So you are a flipper and you are a holder. Thank you very much, guys. As much as we would like to continue this conversation, time is no longer on our side. We have to wrap up, but we'll come back next time to deliberate more on flipping and holding. Are you a flipper or a holder? Let me know in the comment section.